Michael is directed by Antoine Fuqua and written by three-time Oscar nominee John Logan and stars Jafar Jackson, the real-life Michael Jackson's nephew, portraying his uncle. And this is the story of the famous musician Michael Jackson, known as the King of Pop, his rise to fame as a young child and into adulthood, as well as the difficulties he struggled with at home with his domineering father, Joe Jackson. So let's just get this completely out of the way. I am wired to automatically like a film like this more than most people because Michael Jackson is my favorite musical artist of all time. I think the man was a musical genius, but not just that, probably the best live entertainer ever. He put on the most incredible concerts with the most amazing dance moves, wrote some of the best, if not the best, pop songs ever written, Billie Jean still being my favorite song, but he has a laundry list of underrated material like Blood on the Dance Floor or Stranger in Moscow. The list that goes on. The man was a musical genius who had a very complicated and difficult life. Tons of controversies and various things that are still being talked about to this day. And he was also raised as a Jehovah's Witness, which I really relate to, obviously. And he went through a period in his life where we had to grapple between his creative pursuits and what he really loved doing, and whether or not he wanted to remain a Jehovah's Witness and please his family. And so, yeah, like this is a figure that has inspired me a lot in my life. And in my late teens to early 20s, when I kind of experienced my rebellious phase and started to leave that religion, part of that involved me learning Michael Jackson's dance routines because I just wanted to challenge myself. I had never really danced before. I was always really embarrassed to do that. I taught myself Billie Jean. I used to what I would do is I would take my iMovie app, which at the time that's what I had, and I would line up his video of him dancing, and then I would split screen it with me, and I would try to mirror image it to see if I was doing the moves properly. I got really obsessive about it, and so his music has inspired me quite a bit over the years, and naturally I was very excited for this movie. And I can say that while I really loved all of the music stuff, there are definitely aspects of this film that could have been improved, and I'll talk about that a little bit. First and foremost, let's get into Jafar Jackson. This man has blown me away. This is a truly wonderful performance. He's not just mimicking his uncle. It feels like Michael Jackson has been reincarnated on the screen. He is mesmerizing, absolutely electrifying. He does all of the dance moves perfectly. His speaking voice is uncanny. It is like looking at the man right there on screen. Truly one of the best performances I have ever seen in a musical biopic. I will say that. He is absolutely wonderful.